Hi guys, this is a video on how to set up a separate time zone on a Citizen Skyhawk watch. The reason why you would want to have a separate time zone is either A, you don't like seeing the name of a different city representing your time zone. So for example, you live in San Francisco, you don't like that your watch is saying LAX. Or you have a situation where for your time zone, some places have daylight savings time whereas others don't. So for me, I actually live in Queensland, Australia, which at the moment doesn't have daylight savings time. Sydney, which is in the state of New South Wales, does. So I have a problem where if I'm traveling between states all the time and my watch is set to Sydney, which is my time zone, technically my watch will be incorrect and I'll always be having to turn on and off the daylight savings time. Well, on this watch, you can avoid that problem by keeping Sydney time 100% accurate with daylight savings time and setting up your own city. So it's quite simple to do. First thing you need to know is your UTC offset time. So are you either plus or minus UTC time, formerly known as Greenwich Mean Time? Very simple to do to find this out. All you have to do is go to Google, put in the name of your city, and then you type UTC. So right there, it says the UTC offset is plus 10 hours. Okay. Now we go back to the watch. Okay. So right now, I can stop using Sydney time for my city and I can set it correctly. I pull out the pin twice. It's flashing off, so daylight savings time is off. It should actually be on for Sydney. There we go. Sydney time now has corrected. Now I pull out the crown 1 position and I bring it up to WTS. This is where I can find my home time and I can make a setting. Pull it out twice once you're there. Sorry, first of all you pull it out once and use the buttons to flick through and find HOM. There we go. Once it's there, you pull the crown all the way out. It's saying, is there daylight savings time in my city? No. This is set, meaning that it will be displayed. Make sure it's set, not on off. And then you press the top button one more time. Right now it is flashing. This is where you enter the UTC offset for your home city. So you see that it has both, it has plus or it has minus. We want plus. My city is plus 10 hours. So I'm spinning the crown, I'm not pushing buttons for this function. And we're looking for 10. So it moves in 15-minute increments. 10. So now home time will be correct for Brisbane. So what I want to do is I want to move home to the analog, which is this city which will be displayed instead of Sydney. So I pull out the crown once and using the buttons I have to flick through and find home. There we go. So I want to switch them now. All we do is we hold down top and bottom at the same time and they switch. Push the crown back in. So there we go. On the left we have home and Sydney is a separate time zone with the correct time. If I'm somebody who's traveling a lot between these cities, so there are a lot of people who either live in Sydney or Brisbane and they do travel a lot back and forth for work, I now have a watch where at a glance I have the correct time in 2 cities. Hope this video has been helpful for you and let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Thank you.